in the Spirit. That's going to be your greatest adversary. Your greatest hope is to be walking in the Spirit of God. What does he say? When you're doing that, and ye shall not fulfill the lust of your flesh, which is your biggest problem. Amen. Preacher. How can I overcome this, Brother Jerry? I get phone calls, text messages, I'm in this, I'm going through the battle, and all these things are happening. Walk in the Spirit of God and you'll not fulfill the lust of the flesh. If you're not fulfilling the lust of the flesh, that means you're in the right spot. Amen. That's good stuff. Not only are you walking right, but look at verse 17. We're fulfilling this, for the flesh lusts against the Spirit, and the Spirit against the flesh, and these are contrary one to the other, so that you cannot do the things that ye would. There's a constant fight. We're fulfilling it by our walk, and we're fulfilling it by our war. Exodus chapter number 14 and verse number 14. The Lord shall fight for you, and you shall hold your peace. Speaking to the children of Israel, but speaking to my heart today, because there's going to be a day and a moment, just maybe today, that I'm going to need God's grace, His mercy, His power, protection. I might need it today, and I need to hold my peace and let the Lord fight my battles. What are we seeing here? We're walking right, and our war is right, but then I want you to see verse 22 and 23 talks about our will. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, long-suffering, gentleness, meekness, faith. Gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, temperance. Against such there is no law. How do you fulfill this liberty? You walk in the Spirit. You war against the flesh. You don't give in to it. You fight. And when you can't fight anymore, you let the Lord do the fighting for you. Last thing about this text is you give away your will for His will. That's how we win and walk in liberty. Preacher, you're just all over the place today. No, I'm right here in Galatians chapter number 5. Amen. We're going to war. We're going to have war. You might get home this afternoon and war will be waiting inside the building for you. But I'm going to tell you, you can overcome it if you allow God to let you walk in the Spirit. It's entirely up to you. So there's a foundation, there's a fold, but there's also a fulfillment. We can have it. You can have it, especially if you need it. It's available. He's available for you. So as Mike comes and gets us a song, Eric comes to play. However this fits you, wherever it finds you today, I don't want you to get hung up on the national side of things about the